In a world full of noise, confusion, and chaos, there once lived a man who believed that every problem has a reason, and every reason has a solution. His name was Aristotle. And his story is not just philosophy, it is the story of how one man's curiosity reshaped human civilization. Aristotle was born in ancient Greece, not into comfort, not into privilege, but into loss. Both of his parents died when he was still a young boy. For most children, this would break their spirit, but for Aristotle, it opened a door. Because in silence, he learned to observe. He learned to question. He learned to think for himself. Where others saw normal life, Aristotle saw patterns, behaviors, causes, and effects. The world became his classroom. At the age of 17, he traveled to Athens, the center of knowledge in the ancient world, and joined Plato's academy. There, his curiosity exploded. While others memorized answers, Aristotle searched for the truth behind the answers. He asked questions no one dared to ask. What makes a person truly happy? What makes a leader truly wise? What is the purpose of human life? People didn't understand him at first. Some even laughed. But he wasn't searching for approval. He was searching for clarity. When Plato died, many expected Aristotle to lead the academy, but that didn't happen. His ideas were too different, too bold, too challenging. Aristotle was rejected. He walked away with nothing but his mind. But sometimes, rejection is the universe redirecting you toward your true purpose. So he traveled, studied, collected knowledge, and built something the world had never seen before. A new system of understanding reality itself. Years later, the king of Macedonia called him for a special mission, to educate his son, a restless, brilliant child named Alexander. Yes, Alexander the Great, one of history's greatest conquerors. And behind him stood Aristotle, the man who trained his mind, shaped his morals, and taught him the meaning of leadership. Aristotle didn't just teach him geography or politics. He taught him to think, how to balance power with wisdom, how to rule with justice. It was a teacher-student relationship that changed the course of history. When Aristotle returned to Greece, he built his own school, the Lyceum. There he wrote, taught, and transformed the world of knowledge. He studied everything: biology, logic, emotions, politics, ethics, dreams, the human soul. He wrote over 200 books. He discovered patterns still taught today. He asked questions that scientists still study. He built systems still used by thinkers, leaders, and researchers today. Aristotle didn't seek fame. He didn't seek power. He sought truth. And the truth made him unforgettable. Aristotle's life teaches us one thing. Greatness doesn't begin with privilege. It begins with curiosity. You don't need perfect conditions. You just need the courage to question, the patience to learn, and the strength to think for yourself. Because sometimes the greatest power a person can have is not strength, not wealth, but a mind that never stops seeking wisdom.